Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Clamboyant, and I'm doing live readings. But at the first today, I'm gonna be doing a little mini workshop, if you want to call it that way. This is for you guys that keep on asking me questions about certain things. Let me just close the window because the glare is coming through. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant. If this is the first time you guys are coming into my channel, I am a reader, okay, and a medium, uh, and I do tarot card readings, okay. I also do monthly readings for all the signs in English and Spanish. And I decided to come this morning. I mentioned it to you guys last night, and we're gonna start. I want to do like a little prayer, a small prayer to clear any negative energies around us, anyone that sends negative energy. Because just because I am here, believe it or not, I probably get some more negative energy than anybody else. Why? Because I think I'm the first one that has been doing live readings for people. Okay, I think that almost every reader in the past years they used to do their monthly readings, but there are many of them that actually don't do um, the readings the way I do it. So let's see what kind of reading I could put for you. Okay, because I'm going to be doing the chakras, I am going to do a chakra clearing. Okay, so you guys could go ahead, and I'm going to give you a couple of things that I need to show you about that, about what I have here. As if most of you know what chakras are, right? So, and the function of each of them. Basically, the root chakra represents the finances, careers, and home. That's why the root is always that foundation. Okay, the physical safety. I'm sorry that I'm showing a little bit too much on my skin and my face. You can see them. And the needs that we have, the possessions, anything that has to do with physical safe, meaning like you're protected in your house, you're protected inside your home, your finances, you're protected in your job. So that's the root chakra. The other chakra we have, and I will be doing a video under a short video for you guys, but I want to just give you a little bit of the surface of what this means. The sacral chakra, which is about the root chakra is the second major chakra that's found between your navel. Okay, this is your navel and your base, so it's right here. That's usually the creativity. This is where you get pregnant, and that's the one that you need to clear whenever you want to create something. And a baby is a creation, a business is a creation, so that's where your creativity comes from. So this chakra, the sacred chakra for physical pleasures, food, drink, sex. So remember that this is what that means, okay? Addictions, drug, alcohol, food, and other substances. So anybody that is not balancing the sacred chakra, if it's a woman, you cannot get pregnant, and if you're a man, you have addictions. That's the chakra you need to work on. Okay, your body, exercise habits, sleep patterns. You have to sleep well, eat healthy. Those are the things that you need to control with your sacral chakra. Okay, the solar plexus, which is a little bit over the belly button, that will be like right here. Some people will say it's like the stomach part. You can say that. The solar plexus is the third chakra called the solar plexus. It's found right behind the navel. Like, see, and it spins as faster rate than the root chakras. So you know that this is the yellow one. Okay, the first one is the red, the second one is the orange, and the third one is the yellow one. Okay, I actually have a chart, and whoever's interested, I can send it to you a page on an email if you write to me. This is a chakra chart that I have. Some of you can find these chakras online. You can search it, and it's called the rainbow chakra centers. Okay, so the next one, which is the solar plexus, is about power, the fears of being, the desires. Okay, power, control. Those are the yellow chakras where the fears when you control something, the fear of losing something, the control of losing something, that desire, control over yourself. Sometimes you have to control yourself. Like when it comes to addictions, this is the chakra that you need to work so you can control drug addiction, eating habits addiction, financial addiction, like gambling. Those are the things that you need to control. That's also in relation to the current and the past experiences. Okay, so let's say you have bad experiences, you need to control the past. The past is the past, it cannot be redone again. You have to cut the cords, let go somehow, and start all over again, a new chapter of life. The next one is the heart chakra, which will be right here, right in between. The heart chakra is not actually here, we have it right here because all the chakras are lined up. So the heart chakra is the fourth chakra located in the chest and represents the beginning of the beginning. Okay, the upper chakra would correspond to spiritual issues. Okay, the heart chakra is physical, material issues, and that chakra you can either use it as pink or green. But um for the chakra centers here, you see it as green. Okay, you see number 4 here. I hope you guys can see it. Let me put it this closer. That will be green. Okay, hopefully, let me see if I shut off the light. My light, you guys, it's because of the glare, and this has a plastic in it, so the camera doesn't show it that well. But let's see if you guys can see it. So that's the relationship with your mother, with your father, with your step parents, with your parents, with your siblings, everybody that is a family member. Sometimes your friends and co-workers, teachers, and anyone that you feel close to emotionally. Okay, it doesn't have to be blood related. It could be just someone that's there, that just someone that you love, someone that you can love your neighbor more than your own mother. Have you ever felt that energy? You can love your coworker more than your own sister. Why? Because you have a strong bond with them. Okay, maybe with your sister you fight a lot. So the next card you have, another thing about the heart chakra is the love, the divine love that we give to ourselves and to others. This is when you fall in love with somebody, when you fall out of love with somebody. Okay, a platonic relationship, a family love. Okay, people attachment. Sometimes, especially people that has addiction issues. Okay, that they haven't worked on their the solar plexus, and those people tend to be addicted to a person. Codependency, some people depend on their husband, some people put a lot of dependency on their wives or someone. Okay, when you put that codependency, is usually a dysfunctional relationship because of the addiction and obsessions about a person. Okay, you can feel like an obsession with someone. You see when that happens when someone tries to break up and the other person, one of them, doesn't want to let go. Okay, so that's the reason why we need to work on the heart chakra, because some people are easy to addictions, but this could come from the solar plexus. Okay, forgiveness. So some people do not cannot forgive, and some people don't know how to say I'm sorry. Sometimes that's also for people that are living or people that are deceased. Sometimes you cannot say, "Oh, I forgive you." Uh, some people cannot say that. Some people can forgive and move on, and some people are stuck in not forgiving what happened to them 20 years ago. That is one of the chakras that, or the part of the chakra of forgiveness that most males that have been betrayed need to work on. Okay, so you cannot forgive an organization. Somebody did something to you, a job. When they fire you, you don't go back. situations like that. The next one is the throat chakra, which is the blue one, and it's right here. Okay, that's, you know, you guys can see it. Hopefully, if you guys can see it, one of you can tell me if you guys can see it fine. So this chart here is good because it's easily just to pinpoint what's most important one chakra. So the throat chakra is the fifth chakra and it's the Adam's and apples area called the throat. Okay, and it spins. All of these chakras they're spin, and this one has a blue color. Okay, um, you need to clean this chakra because why? This is about you speaking the truth to yourself, to your loved ones, to your friends, to your coworkers, to your employer. Okay, if you're going to talk to a lot of people, this is the chakra that you need to work on. It's me. I usually take care of my throat chakra more than anything else. Why? Because this is the chakra that I speak to you guys in a daily basis, or monthly basis. When I'm doing the readings, believe me, when I'm doing the sign, it doesn't take me 5 minutes, especially that my readings are usually about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, this is the communication. Okay, singing, writing, speaking, anything that has to do with the throat chakra is also asking for the truth, telling the truth, speaking to God, okay, and speaking to you guys. This is another chakra that has to be clear. We also had which is not mentioned in this chart, is the ear chakras. Okay, it's also considered to be six because it's near the throat chakra. If you align them, um, this is the communication again because sometimes you have to listen being able to receive the message. If you're not paying attention, you can hear it but not understand it. Um, and this is when we communicate or when you hear it, you're actually listening to the voice of God. And spiritually, that's when I say to you guys 90% of the time, I don't remember what I say to people because why? Because my spirits are talking through me to you and giving you the answer that you're looking for. So this is the spiritual part that, what are you listening to? What are you hearing? And so that's why I tell you, listen to the videos at least 3 times. You want to listen in the beginning of the month and at the end of the month. Why? Because when you listen to those videos by the end of the month you may not have had that ticket, you may not have that argument, but at the end of the month you have had the argument and everything comes and makes sense. So it's good to listen to the tarot readings, um or the monthly readings in the beginning of the month and at the end of the month. Okay, and what you hear has a lot to say in your mental process because you're either going to respond with a positive or you're going to respond with a negative. You have to be verbally. You are going to like pick up whatever message it is, and your brain is going to say whichever way. I may have an intention to say, let's go out. Where? The next question will be where? We're going to a restaurant. Which restaurant? Okay, so now we're communicating. So we both agreeing as to where we're going. Okay, I want to watch TV. What do you want to watch? Do you want to watch a scary movie? You want to watch a comedy? You have to have a conversation and listen to what the other one is saying. Because some people say, "Oh, let's watch a movie." Which one? Oh, I want to watch this, and the other one person wants to watch that. This is a disagreement right there. The next chakra we have, that's why communication is important because communication is what is the, I believe for me it will be the first one because this is what I'm listening and this is what I'm hearing. Okay, and so you have to be very careful on that because that's where arguments come along. um the next chakra and is the third chakra. That's the one that you see like a lavender purple right on top. Right up there is the blue. This is the blue. This is the purple. Okay, It's between the two eyebrows, and it's called the it's pronounced asa and not chakra. However, okay, it's closer to your eyes than you think. Okay, so this chakra, the third eye chakra, is directly involved with yourself and your higher self. Okay, the third eye chakra is like a movie theater, okay, of your life. Some people, when you go to have a good reading, that person is gonna literally see a movie in his or her mind, whoever it is that do a good reading, because it's a bunch of funnies. I was listening to Facebook and all those funny people there. I don't even know what they're saying. Okay, so the third eye is the future, your desires. What is it that you want? That's why you have to be very careful in what you're looking for and what you want, because you may get it, and you may also lose it, because mentally you have put yourself to attract that person, that love, the husband, the wife, the girlfriend, the whoever it is that you're looking for. And it's up to you to keep it, because the universe is going to bring it to you. How you're going to work on it. Okay, the third eye also works on the vision of the vision, the vision. And remember, it's the eighth chakra. Actually, it's the seventh chakra, because we don't separate the ear and the throat. So this will be the seventh chakra in most of the books. Okay, and this also represents in the past, the fears that you have. Okay, so usually people with psychic abilities that have some kind of fears from the past, um, this chakra is blocked. Okay, why? Because they have to unblock it. Whatever happened in the past, that's what I tell people. Makes you block the situation. Okay, and now you can move on, and you the intuition part of your eye is not working. Okay, um also could be that in past life you could have been a witch. If this is the case, you come back in this lifetime and you don't want to know anything about it. Okay, why? Because you were burned, because that's what they used to do to witches in the past. And this is what happens when you the third eye is shut down. You can't see anything because you asked not to see. Okay, a clairvoyant person can also see any evil negativity around you. A person can, a real clairvoyant, that's what I call myself, a clairvoyant, because I could see in yourself, if there is negativity around you. Is there is the negativity not only had to be witchcraft, it could be jealousy. Okay, it could be something attaching to you. Sometimes you move to houses are very bad with negative energy. That is good to. That's the reason why I tell you when you move to a new place that you feel this negative. This house has a lot of negativity. Cleans the house. Why? Because it could be a lot of negative energy that was not yours from the beginning. You got there, it got attached to you, and is bugging the crap out of you. Okay, so that's what happens with the third eye. A clairvoyant will see if there is a bad entity around you, and or if there is a fog. Okay, usually a fog is around the house and it affects everyone. Some negative evil spirits might be just attached to one person or to everyone in the house, and everywhere you walk is like a shadow, and that's why we call it the spirit shadow, because it's right behind you. Okay, so, and this is the beliefs of also you can be seeing angels. Not everything is negativity. If a person is clean, I'm not going to tell you, yeah, you have witchcraft done. And well, there is a lot of phonies there that are going to tell you, yeah, you have a witchcraft done to you. And it's not that, but because people wants to make money out of you. I feel that my donations are very low, and I'm not here to rip you off or to pay all my bills and to do like some people are doing out there. Okay, this is not my business. This is a gift that I have, and that's why I share it with you. And I teach some people because I feel that a lot of people are blocked. And the last one will be the crown chakra. And the crown chakra will be the top one, which is in this chart, if you see it, is the seven, okay? Because in the chart is seven, but in this book will be number nine, but it's actually the seven because the book has a couple of more chakras than the chart, and usually seven chakras. But if you we separate it, there are more. Actually, there are more because we had chakras in our hands, we had chakras in our feet. But to balance our energies, will be this one's the main spine. So this crown chakra is the one that affects your thoughts, your feelings. This is about God, whether you close yourself to God or the Creator, or you're angry at Him. Some people that has addictions blame it up to God, and most times God didn't give it to you. Sometimes you pinpoint the wrong person. Um, Maybe your friend gave you your first, you know, cigar or cigarette or marijuana, whatever the hell you're doing. Why would you blame God when your friend did it to you? And sometimes we have our own path. We go directly to that person. So you pick and choose your path. Okay, you're either gonna have a good path or a bad path, depending on you which one you pick. Because we're sent here to have freedom of choices, and we picked whatever choices we want. This is about religion, the crown chakra. We have a negative experience when we were children with, like, let's say, the pastor or the priest. Now we're angry. Now we don't forgive this church, and now we hate the whole church and everyone in that church. This is about divine guidance. Um, our feelings about receiving direction. We all need someone that give us direction. That's why we have parents. If you don't have a parent, you were adopted. That person started to give you direction. If you decide that you don't want to be with your father no more, your mother, you run away or you do whatever, you are need in that, to look for direction. Maybe you need a psychiatrist, a doctor. Maybe you need a healer. Okay, some people are treated by healers. Okay, in some way, this is the divine guidance. Some might be need a professor, a teacher, whoever it is that you're looking for, is gonna be there for you. And this is about your crown chakra. It's about your trust, the willing and the unwillingness of receiving information. You either take the information or you don't. How you take it is up to you. You actually right now, from the all the subscribers that I have, only five of them are listening to. It's up to you to listen to this, which is a good advice. But maybe if eventually some of them know that I usually don't go live in the morning, but because I didn't go live last night, I was really tired, and I wanted to, but my eyes were closing, so I can't do readings like that. So even though I was off from work, I was doing a lot of work in my house. So, it gets tired. So this is the major seven chakras. It's good to balance them. How you going to balance them? By clearing any negativity around it. So now I'm going to show you what's the part of it. And how you're going to get rid of some of this by cutting any negative emotions. You always have to be in the positive way, and that's the reason why sometimes if I do a chakra reading and I see the yellow one real big, it's because that's the one you need to work on. This is something that's bugging you. For usually most people, from the yellow, the orange, and the red, if those three are not in balance, it's going to affect the top ones. Okay, it's going to affect your heart, your communication. If you were cheated, your heart is being blocked. What happened? Your communication is bitter. You're angry because a man or woman cheated on you, and now you're angry with the whole entire universe. Every woman out there have to pay. If your mom and your dad did something when you were a child, again, now you're blaming on your wife, and your wife had to put up the punishment of what your parents did. A grandfather, a neighbor, especially for those that were molested, physical abuse, then you become the abuser. So all of that stuff, it affects our chakra. So, and at this time, if we already adults, it's time to forgive and forget and move on. You cannot repeat that chapter. Okay, it's done. It's over. You can't go back to the past and grab the person that raped you and grab him from the neck. I mean, if you did it and you were able to put it in court, God bless you. Some people can, some people don't. And especially in some countries, it's very hard to do this. Okay. So in America, it's different, and thanks God I'm in America. But for those in other countries, the European countries, Arabic countries, that those things do happen. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to teach you, or I'm going to show you, is and if you have any questions when I'm done with the video, please feel free to send me a message, and I will answer you with the best of my abilities. I'm just teaching you what I had learned from years ago, okay? This is what we work. Also, when for those that don't know about where Reiki is, this is what Reiki does. It balances your chakras. For some of the first sessions, your chakras need to be worked, and the work has to be done by you. I can pinpoint which chakra is the ones that you need to work. It could be one, it could be five. It's all up to your body, okay, and your feelings and emotions. Um, some people ask me, what is eggshell? This is cascarilla, okay. When I had said about the bath of cascarilla, see, and it's called eggshell ritual. This is made of eggshell, okay? And what this does is like you either can do it with your nail. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I don't want to put it on my computer because then it's gonna with a nail you can take the powder out, okay? However, if you cannot find this, and this is very much usually used with Obatala, which is Las Mercedes. Okay, for those that want to know who it is the same, the Mercedes same. If you cannot find them because it's hard to find, you guys don't have a botanica or a place to sell ritual stuff, you can make it yourself. Here, it's made out of eggshell. Okay, it's called eggshell. So this is a white egg. It's usually a white egg that you have to use, and you have to mash it. Okay, until this gets and it's best to use it with a dry egg. If you just cook an egg and you want to do it, it's not going to happen. Okay, because you had to put it to the sun for a couple of days until this eggshell is real dry. You're gonna have to mush it, and you're gonna have to like go like like that until it becomes the powder part. It will become the powder. And remember, the eggs have this little white lining. You have to take that out. Okay. And this, before I go on with this, with the combination of cocoa butter. This is the cocoa butter, and the way that you do it. Okay, again, I don't have a pot, but let me see. You can go ahead and use this cocoa butter. This one is frozen. I have it in the refrigerator because I work with it a lot. And this is cocoa butter. This you can find it in any pharmacy. Some pharmacies have a Spanish section, some don't, but you can find it anywhere. Okay, this cocoa butter, if you have and like I showed you in the bath, you just take this out. Okay, you just put it in a bath. If you do a, a bath with the Mercedes, because that's what she's called, the same. Okay, in the Oruguay religion, is called Obatala. Okay, we could do a bath with this and holy water. This is especially a very special bath with her or with the Mercedes. These three things, and always put a little bit of holy water. This is after you had done any herbs bath, because this is already to soften yourself. This is to clear your mind. Okay, so that's what the some of the bath consists. Okay, part of it. In the one that I did in the video, I put coconut water and a little pieces of coconut. Why? Because that's also a path opener. And for the rogación de cabeza is actually, excuse me, is usually used like that. Always put a candle, either this big, a long candle, doesn't matter. Whenever you're gonna do a bath on the floor, you can put the bar the candle on the floor, on the little plate, on the candle holder, whatever it is. Um, and let me give you a couple of this. I don't know if you guys can see it. And this over here I find in those dollar stores. Some dollar stores have it, some of them don't. This is good to cleanse the house. Okay, if you burn a little cubicle, these are come like four of them. They're usually two for $1 in some botanicas. Okay, this is Alcon 4. Okay, and you can find it. Some pharmacies have it, especially those local pharmacies, depending on the state that you're in. Find out where it is, but you can always find this online. Now I know that Amazon and Walmart is selling this online. So you cannot say I cannot find this, I cannot find that, because Amazon and Walmart is selling it. What you can always do, I cannot open this for whatever reason, but you can put this in a glass of water. If you put this in a glass of water, especially if you had children under their bed and the top where they sleep, where their head is very good. This is to push away negative spirits. Okay, this is what they do. So if you're the one that having problems with not able to sleep, you have a lot of negative spirits around you, you can burn this around the house. Be careful when you do it, because you could get burned yourself. Use something good, a pot or whatever that you can put this in and burn it. Okay, and you can also put this in a glass of water. You put the water in, and I'm doing this live video so you guys can share it with whoever. And because sometimes I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and then I'm too busy doing all the stuff. And so you put this in your bedroom, under your bed, near your bed. If you cannot put nothing under your bed because your bed is too low or whatever, or your child's bed, put it in a corner that they cannot reach it, close to the head side. Let's say you have a crib, you put it in a way that a baby, if it's a baby and he's not crawling, that's okay. You can put it under the bed, and we gotta with water. That's all. Nothing else. And you do the prayer of Our Father is in heaven. Whatever prayer you choose to do, that you feel that you want to pray for. You want to do Saint Michael's prayer, which a lot of people use. You can do that. Doesn't matter. This doesn't have any saying involved. This is just for protection. Okay. And the last thing that I have here is the añil. Some people say that this is añil, and some people says this is añil. Some people calls this añil. No, it's actually alcanfor. If you go to a store and you ask for this, every store is gonna give you this. A lot of people don't know about this. So for us, añil is blue. Okay, if you see the this one is broken, so it no matter. Um, and like, I don't want to mix this too, because I do have a cup of water here. You can put this like this in a cup of water like this, and the añil is the same thing. This one is mainly used for cleansing. Okay, see how the water turns blue as you put it in. Okay, this is for cleansing. This one can be used we hold with Florida water. Okay, it's just a drop. Don't put like, because Florida water is very strong. You don't want to go to a work and it smell like everybody is gonna smell you. See how many drops I have? Is a couple of drops. If you have something to put a drop in, is if it's not, just put a five, 4 or 5, depending on the pot. If you put something, let's say this big, it's just a little bit, especially if you're using it for you. You mix this in, and you see how this water is turning blue. You don't have to use the whole thing if you see that this is big, okay? Um, unless in our case, those that do practice the religion and do a spiritual masses, anything that has to do with the spiritual, we put the whole thing in, but this cup is too small. So this one, what you do, you put your hands inside and then you cleanse yourself, because this is for Yemaya. You can use it for Yemaya. Do you know who Yemaya is? So you cleanse yourself, and then you also use the same water, you clean your head. And so the way you do is you're releasing, okay, any negative energies around you, okay? So this is to cleansing. Let's say you came from work and you feel so heavy because the job is like killing you, and you have the assholes of the biggest asshole of assholes at work, which is your boss, or you have a coworker, she's the biggest bitch of bitches. You come home, you don't want to bring that energy to your family. You cleanse yourself. You feel heavy. You could do it once a week. You can do it that same day that you came home, or sometimes you want to do it in the morning before you go to work, and you say to protect, ask for Santa Yemaya to cleanse you, because Yemaya is saying to you, you need a cleansing. And this is one of the things that you do with her bath. Okay, if you want to do a bath of Yemaya, you don't have um, the beach water, you can use this. Okay, and when you use that beach water that I sometimes have mentioned to you, or you use the rainwater, it's good too. You only use this. Okay, so that's for cleansing any negative energies. Okay, if you, again, like if you have any questions, let me know. I'm looking for Yemaya's picture in case you want to see it. So if you're gonna do which I don't have it here, but if you want to do, just this is just Yemaya. You ask her for healing, you ask her for that, and those are this is for people that don't know anything or nothing at all about the religion of the Orisha religion and what this bath represents. Okay, so and another one that I could show you is Oshun. With Oshun, the most important thing that you do with her, if you want to do a bath, let's say you want to more love, you want to become, have a baby, you want to relax yourself, because basically Oshun is the scene of relaxation, of love, romance for us in the Orishas. You can give yourself a bath with holy water, okay, not this one, okay, holy water. Remember always to put the candle, and you put a little bit of honey, okay, and you pick your best perfume. If you want your partner to continue to fall in love with you, you use Oshun, and this one is Yemaya, okay. See the two saints? They're so different. One is in the beach, the other one is in the river. If you were to see the picture of Oshun, she's well, basically this one is not in the river. This one is with a bunch of fruits. You can put a fruit in your bath, like oranges. You can put anything that's yellow. Okay, that's what Oshun works with. So I'm doing a mixture of esoteric, Orishas, information here. I just want to clarify, because some people in the channels have put this as añil. We don't consider that añil. I don't know whoever said that. And this one is añil, the blue one, and the white one is eggshell. So if you buy it, with a different name because you listen to another video and you want to do the reading. It's a mixture that for us, it doesn't work together. You don't put these two together. Okay? Never. They're two different purposes to do two different things. Also, if you want to cleanse your house, so I'm done with Oshun and I'm done with Jemaya. Okay. You can either buy the charcoal and use the regular incense and you put it on top. This is the charcoal here. I did in my videos you've seen that I'm always cleansing and I put the charcoal and I always put the incense. Okay. I usually buy the little stones of cleansing or incense, I'm sorry, because I like to have my incense like that. However, I have sandalwood here. This is another incense stick that you can buy. Those are very good protection incense. Not every incense is for the same purpose. Okay. Somebody says all the orishas and offerings. No. Each orisha has a different offering. So I will do a video for every orisha. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll do it for you. Every orisha has a different offering. Yemaya, you can give her a watermelon. Okay, let me just give you the ones that I have in the cards. Oshun, anything that's yellow. Yemaya, anything that's very watery. Any fruit. Watermelon is one of the fruits that are very, very yellowish. And Obatala, I think this is Oshala in some other cultures is Obatala. Okay, you give him usually anything that's white. Okay, most times what I usually do for Batala is the frosting of the cake, the white part of the frosting. You can give those, we call it merengues in Spanish. Those are the ones that we give him as offerings. Um, I have San Lazarus. This is the picture of San Lazarus. In here is called a Shapana in the Odysseus Tarot. San Lazarus, you can give anything that's purple, especially eggplant. Eggplant is one of the offerings for Obatala. We have Dianza. Okay. I'm gonna give you some videos for all of them because it's too much. I don't want to continue the doing this because it's gonna take me longer because I want to finish up with these things that I have here. Also, when you start any ritual that you're gonna do, let's say you decide that you're gonna put an altar. Remember, the most important thing is the candle. 1, 3, 5 candles. Most people put one candle. Don't put two candles. One candle in your altar. A glass of water. Not with the añil, just empty. Okay? If you're going to put an altar. If you have the image of any of the saints, you're welcome to put it, or you can have your own saints. You have San Anthony. You have whoever you want to put an altar, you put that. You want to put your ancestors and put an altar for your ancestor. The most important thing is this. And if you have the picture, or even if you don't have a picture, and a glass of water, the candle, you can put flowers. You can put white flowers in your altar, especially if you want to pray once a week. The incense, okay, what I was saying, the incense, you burn sandalwood. When you burn the incense, you already put everything, and you have the incense burning. Okay, what the incense do, also they push away negative energy. Have you noticed that if at church they put incense before they start the mass? Yes or no? If you pay attention in the Catholic churches, they do that. Indians put incense in their stores, okay, or when they're praying in their prayers. I passed by a very high Indian community, and they're always putting incense everywhere. Okay, I cannot open this. I have to open it with the scissors. So you can put a stick, and then the last one that you guys could do, okay, if you're into the esoteric and you believe in crystals, okay, you put this crystals. I just found it. This is a very good stone, and you can use. I just got this one. The real quartz, white quartz, are fine. Um, let's see what else you guys could do. Also, if you have a singing bowl, okay, this over here that I have is a singing bowl. Singing bowls also um have how can I say cut any negative energy before you pray. It cuts negativity. Some people play the singing bowl and they start going like this for a few minutes. These are vibrations. If you just go like this, takes away bad energy. If you go like this, it raises your vibrations. Okay, so this is basically what I wanted to tell you, especially when I saw in the YouTube channels that some people have put this one in combination to this one. Is two different things, two different energies, two different works that needs to be done. So be careful to who you listen to. Maybe in that country that is called that. Okay, I don't know. I don't live in that country, so I don't know. But for us in America, in Cuba, in Puerto Rico, in Dominican Republic, I don't know about Haiti because I don't practice voodoo. Okay, I don't know what they do over there. But in those three countries in the United States that I am familiar with, this is how we use these things. So anyway, if anyone has the questions, let me take my stones out so I could get a little bit of space. Think of the question that you guys have. If you guys are okay with it, you can send me when it comes to the what I did just now, or if you want to have a question for the for yourself. I'm doing chakras questions, chakra questions. I specifically told you. And for those that are still in the channel listening to me, let me know. Okay, just give me a moment. I'm gonna take all this because I can't work like this with all this crap over here. I'll be right back. So think of the question, and I'll be right back. So anyone has a question, please let me know because I will be leaving closing. If anybody doesn't have a question, I will be closing the channel. Um, okay, anyone has any questions? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's gone. Let's see. There's two people on the show. Still, I need to know if you guys have any questions. Okay. So if you want to know anything about what you need to do or any chakra that you need to work on, usually we have 7 chakras. I will be taking 7 cards. Okay. However, if you do pay the $5 donation, then you get the 7 cards. But if you don't, um, then that means that's it. Okay, you only get one, and you might need to work on more than one chakra. So anyone, Draco Mora, hola, Carla Ortiz, hello, Medina People, hi, hello, Offering Reads, Jesse Hernandez, good morning, Ropel, Basha, hi, and so about I learned about it in school. Good for you that you learned about it in school. I'm not even charging for this video. I just don't want people to do the wrong thing. Okay, you guys are welcome to go into the channel and ask me any questions. If it's not, well, I guess love and light to all. Have a blessed and wonderful day. And I see you next time, okay? And because I will be doing the same thing in Spanish to those that don't speak English. Barita K, you're welcome, Barita K. Some people may already know. You guys can share the videos in your Facebook, okay? You're welcome to share this in your Facebook, in your Twitter, okay? So other people knows what I said and what I did, so they don't go to the store and order the wrong thing, because some people might be putting the wrong thing up there, and then for us it doesn't work like that. Unless you follow that person, you're welcome to do whatever you want. It's up to you, but I just want to clarify certain things. May I have a reading? Okay, it's a super chat reading. If you want a super chat or one card, I will only give you one card. The super chat is $5. Okay. If you want all the chakras, the 7 cards. For all the chakras. For the 7 chakras, okay? For 7 chakras. Chakras. Believe me, it's not easy to be doing all this stuff. Okay, let's see. So, let me see the emojis. I'm gonna put emoji, and just remember, emoji is right next to the smile sign. So let's see. Diamonds. I'm gonna put diamonds. Okay. So anyone that wants to let's see who's here. Sometimes this computer goes bananas. Okay. And that's it, I guess. Okay, so Okay, I already posted. It's a super chat, and so if I think it's 3 people online and still. So is do you okay? Okay, so I already posted. It's a super chat. If it gets to the 60 minutes, I will be closing the reading. Okay, so I don't want to be doing readings now that I'm fresh when it comes to chakra readings. Okay, so okay, okay. I'm only doing super chakra. I mean super chat and chakra only, and that's the same thing I'm gonna do later on. I don't want to continue to be doing readings for couples when you guys can ask for a couple yourself. And I'm probably going live this Tuesday. I'll let you know on Monday. We'll see. Because Monday is the 29th and the 30th. So thank you for coming to my channel. You feel free to make a donation. If it's not, that's okay. Share the video with other people. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'll see you next time. But let me just hit the 60 minutes gap. So I was here live for an hour. Monday or Tuesday, I will do couples. Today's only chakra readings, only about yourself, only chakra readings. Okay. Most likely, probably it's gonna be Monday, but I'm not sure. It depends on what time I get from work. Be in the lookout because I don't. Sometimes I get off from work on around 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. I don't get here, so I will not be able to go live right away. Maybe I do it on Sunday. Depends on what time I'll be here. Chakra readings is $5 donations. Okay. And I usually do the chakras. It's up to you. You can make a super chat donation. You will have to let me know. Okay. Um, Remember how you pay in the super chat is right next to the emoji. I will be leaving if you don't make the donation. I will be leaving in a couple of seconds. You can listen to the entire video if you want and see what was said and why it's important to have your chakras balanced. Also with us, um, for the auditions, we usually use herbs to take away any negative energy. And most times we use 7 herbs. 5 to 7 herbs are important. Okay. So I don't see anyone saying anything. So I see you next time. Okay. Have a blessed day. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Have a wonderful day, my subscribers, and I hope this video that I did today helps you with anything that information that you need to know. If you have any questions, okay, feel free to contact me. Bye bye.